Trying to adjust my camera and my sheet music fell off. So no worries, we'll fix it. Meanwhile, you guys, hope you're doing great. I got a sore throat, so don't get scared. There we go. Okay. Now to connect us on Facebook. Hey everybody, thank you for waiting. I'm later than usual today. We do our Sunday live covers around 12, but I woke up with a pretty bad sore throat, so I had to do a little bit of self-care first, and that took me an extra half an hour. Anyway, I hope you're all doing great. I'm gonna try to whisper so you don't listen to my creepy voice. I personally like it. I think it's cool, but it's not for good reasons, so I'm gonna save it. Anyway, hope you've had a great week, even though we're in isolation or quarantine, or whether you've been, going somewhere or just staying home. I hope you're making the most of this time and being concerning and careful and, concerning, I mean, considerate, I meant. Being considerate and careful and taking care of yourself and your loved ones and, everyone around you. So keeping the social distancing, keeping the quarantine on if you've been traveling and stuff like that. I think we have self-quarantined like since the last weekend. Yep. And I think one of the reasons I got sore throat is because I'm in the same place all the time. I'm not used to staying at home that much. So maybe I'm inhaling like the dust. I need to clean more. I don't know. But yeah, probably. So yeah, usually I run around between different activities in my day. I go to see my clients, then I go see my students. And even though it's in the same room, I'm not really in the same room the whole time. I go to, the washroom. I go to have lunch. Come back to my study room and practice room. Really, it's never in the same space, and I think this is what's affecting me. Basically, if you don't let me move around, I go crazy. So I'm finding a lot of ways actually to entertain myself and do live streams for y'all. So today we have something really great planned out. I'm doing a cover of Kashmir Led Zeppelin. And one of my recently favorite that I've learned finally is Violinize by Mark Wood. As you guys know, I'm getting Mark Wood's Viper violin instrument soon. Hopefully the pandemic does not affect the production of my violin, because you just have to be making it, but I don't see why it would affect that. I would imagine social activities, get affected, but if you're producing like a physical product and you're just like one or two people, I think it's fine. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask Mark how it's going, but hopefully I will have it by the end of the summer, because I'm so excited to shoot music videos on it. I can't wait. And the song I'm gonna play today is missing some notes in a lower register because my violin only has 4 strings. But my Viper's gonna have 7. Whoa. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and, if you're here, join in, say hi, tell me how you're doing, how you're dealing with everything that's going on, and let's go. Hey guys, thank you. Thank you for listening. So basically, today I started a bit late. I'm sorry because I wasn't feeling so great. I mean, I'm okay. It's just my throat. I have a sore throat, so obviously I have to stop talking. Hey Fardin, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Hope you tune back in. We're live every Sunday, 12 o'clock. This week has been weird, so I try to go live more often to, sort of keep connected because we couldn't really go anywhere physically and connect. So I feel like these live streams are one of the ways to connect really well. Pardon me. So thank you guys. Thank you, Fardin. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Hari. Thank you, Fred. Thank you guys for watching. So basically what I wanted to say before I cover my next epic song, which I totally love. It's so violinistic. It's by Mark Wood, Fire and Ice. And I've spent some time learning it because it took me a while to master some of these passages here that he wrote in his music. So I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing well. Thanks. I hope you're safe and well too. So basically, what I'd like to do before that is let you guys know that due to the recent events in the world and all the isolation people are going through, and some of them are with bad symptoms in hospital. So me and 13 other artists, 13 total, so 12 other artists that I have interviewed before are coming together to create something very, very special for all of us in this, stage of our lives in the world. And this will be done within the next week or so. And hopefully it will, bring your hopes up and keep your spirits up too. So it's a collaborative project. It will be shared as a video and an audio file. And it's something that I just wanted to give you guys as, with other artists. We all wanted to just give you something amazing to, inspire you through this process of isolation and, maybe restructuring some parts of your life together, because it's going to change the way that we view things, definitely. And it's going to change the way we do things. And that's okay. That's a good thing. So view this as an opportunity as opposed to, disaster. Because these things happen for a reason, and they're there to change something that we're doing. The reason I watched Oprah yesterday. Actually, she made perfect sense. She was talking to one of the celebrities on the call, who actually I think was diagnosed with, who was confirmed to have a coronavirus. And they were talking about how this is a way for our planet to heal itself, give us a little break, even just for a couple weeks. Look how many amazing things started happening. Like if we stay out of public tourist zones, the waters in Venice started to clear up. Isn't that amazing? That hasn't happened in centuries. And just by staying away for 2 weeks, we've basically allowed the nature to take over and clean up itself. So I feel like that's a really powerful perspective to take, as in if things are happening, they are there for a reason. So see how we can change something in our lives, and how we can come out of this way better. So we are putting together a really exciting project. I can't tell you more yet. Hi, Fred. Thanks. Thank you so much. I can't tell you yet what it is exactly, but it will be in a video form and in the audio form. So you'll be able to watch it on all of my channels. So stay tuned. Subscribe with my YouTube. Stay tuned on this page. If you're in my email list, that's probably the best place to get everything, because I will be sending you personalized emails with invitation to watch the new video when it comes out. So please stay tuned. This is amazing. We're doing this to one of the very famous songs, and you probably know what it is already. It's pretty easy to guess which song will bring us all together. But yes, so stay tuned. That's going to be amazing. I'm really excited for that project, and I hope you guys follow us through in this process as well. Meanwhile, let's go on, because I'm doing Mark Wood's Fire and Ice. What? can't even scream. My voice is honestly gone. Awesome. Thank you, Jody. This is by far one of my most favorite pieces right now. And I think it's been for years, like unconsciously, because I've listened to Mark for so long and I've watched him and I love his violins. It's just amazing how things come together. You don't even realize it, but if you're doing the right thing for yourself, you're following the right path for you, you will meet the right people. So that's great. I'm gonna try to talk less, you guys, because honestly, my voice is getting bad and I have to teach like 10 online lessons tomorrow. So, oops. Hey, Johnny. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, just wanted to remind you guys that me and 12 other artists, we are working on something really epic to bring you during this interesting time in our lives. So, please stay tuned. Please follow me on YouTube. That's a good place to get new videos. It will be a video, but most importantly, will be also the song that we're going to play for you guys. I can't tell you more yet because it's a surprise. And I really hope that it uplifts your spirit and just, reminds you that we're still all in this together. We're still connected. We're not isolated, really. Like, we're just being precautious and careful. But through the power of music and the technology that we have today, we can definitely connect, and it's going to be just like any other day. We'll get through this. All right. Thank you guys so much. Next weekend, or maybe in the middle of this week, I'm going to see if I have time on Wednesday. I will try to do a live again, and I will cover Metallica this time. I love Master of Puppets. It was actually a request from a client when we had our weddings like last summer. I played for somebody and they loved it. It's because the husband was a big fan of Metallica, so it was her gift to him. And right after the ceremony, can you imagine? Which is they go off, down the aisle and everybody says bye bye and like happy whatever, and I go on rocking out Metallica's Master of Puppets. It was probably one of the best weddings I played because of the song. So yeah, it's great how it's not something you normally hear at weddings, but they loved it. So I'm like, this is the thing I love to do. So it was the best experience probably. Yeah. Well, I mean, I love everything I'm doing, but in terms of musical genre that I love, yeah, definitely this was one of the best. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much. Please stay tuned. Send me a message if you have any questions, if you have missed anything that is of interest to you. Today is Jazzbach's birthday. 335th, is it? Yeah, anyway, so he was born on the first day of Aries. And I'm actually going to try to post some Bach later. I'm going to be practicing, so give you guys some Bach. All right, everybody's posting Bach. So Bach is amazing. I feel like he's a composer that you can use in any style of music and still, benefit from it. I'm sure that if he was alive today, he would, make use of all the technology we have, and he would do something like rock and metal too, 'cause he's really awesome. And cinematic music, of course. Yeah, I know all of these composers would love that idea. And yeah, so I practice Bach. Bach is something that I've been practicing despite all the other, like aside from all the other work that I do on just my songs, my repertoire, and my gigs. I love to go back to Bach. Lately, I've been mostly doing a lot of physical warm-ups. Maybe I'll show you this week what I do. I do a lot of, rhythmic and pitch permutations. I do a lot of octave transpositions. I do, like, it's a whole series of warm-ups that I do that usually take me anywhere between 30 minutes to 40 minutes, half an hour to 40 minutes. And sometimes if I have to also work on other music that I need to perform that week, I barely have any time for Bach. But, when I have my Zen moment, Bach is like my Zen moment. I, go back to Bach for that purpose. It's just to put my head together and tune myself because I grew up practicing Bach and something that I love to do still. Okay. Hi, Johnny. Thank you. Everybody, thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Farden. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Hari. And we also have, Fred already said hi. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I will try to go live as much as I can. But just so you know, I am going back to teaching lessons at my school, but online. So I won't be as free. Like my mornings will still be my own, but I do have stuff to do in the mornings to prepare for the day. So if I have a moment, I will briefly go live, play something for you. I'll try to keep it up on daily basis because I know we all need a little bit of social contact and encouragement and just, to stick together through this time. And yeah, if you have a request, send me a message. Okay, I'll try to learn it, or if I know it already, that's even easier, right? So yeah, send me a request of what you would like to hear next, and I'll try to do it one of these days this week. Okay. Thank you guys. Stay tuned. And those of you who are not on my email tribe yet, there's a link below where you can sign up and join and get my songs free. The first 10 emails will be free songs for download for you and videos. So I make sure that I welcome you thoroughly. I give you a lot of free stuff, okay? But you have to be in my email tribe. And that's a good place to be because you won't miss my new premieres. They will come to you as an email invitation, with everything that you need to have. It will be in your email. You can always go back to it later and watch it later if you're busy. So to me, I prefer email myself because it's easier to keep things organized. Social media is fantastic for what we're doing right now. It's amazing that I can talk to you like while I'm miles away, right? But when it comes to something like important links and important premieres, I feel like email is better because you can always go back and find it, right? So have an amazing week. I'll see you soon. I will be online. I'll be talking and posting stuff and sharing covers and doing live streams. So have an amazing week. See you soon. Bye. Bye, YouTube, too.